everyone. I have Lela Beer with me today, and she is a
Senior counselor and trip director at Camp Shaver.
senior counselor and trip director at Camp Shaver. I've seen her here a couple of years because I've been coming by for a few years with my own kids. I used to be a counselor here back in the 90s, and now my kids are here, and I have the great opportunity to come and I volunteer for a few days while they're here. Anyways, Leela's been here, and I've noticed what a very strong and wonderful person she is, and I like that very much about her. So I started to ask her a little bit, and I thought maybe Camp Shaver might have a little bit to do with it. So tell me about yourself, Lela.
I am a junior at Northern Arizona University, and I'm studying biomedical sciences. 5 years ago, I had a friend just offhandedly suggest camp to me, and then I fell in love with my first real job. And camp has taught me just so much about myself and how hard work can be, but how if it's a compassionate workplace, how much more fulfilling it can be. And so outside of camp, I am a ski patroller, and I've been an EMT for 4 years now, since I was 17. And so camp and just my personal aspirations of being a doctor have kind of melded together nicely about just teaching me compassion and selflessness and just how rewarding that can be. And I am currently, my top two choices for what type of profession within being a doctor I want to be is either emergency medicine, something that I'm already familiar with, or being a pediatrician. And I think Camp Shaver has really shaped that for me because I've been around kids for so many years, and they're just so sweet and good to be around. Yes, that's probably all I've got to say on that. Camp has really just made me who I am today, and I would not be as good as I am without camp.
Without camp, okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying that having to deal with homesickness and boo-boos and whatever happens to the kids, and just to understand them has really expanded you.
Yes, and particularly being in a leadership position, you're putting everyone else before yourself, and that's not something that you generally have in your normal everyday life. And it was a skill set that I knew was good, selflessness, but I never really took it to heart until this was my job. And I just felt so much more rewarded having those kids thank me at the end of the week and really feel like they had a home at camp while I facilitated it. And it just was really rewarding. It's just been a really, really rewarding 5 years.
Okay, that's awesome. And Lela is actually about to go on a 4-day hike adventure with the LITs. Will you tell them about what that is? So the LITs are what? So you're a camper, and then you're...
So as an LIT, you're 14 and 15 years old, and LIT stands for Leader in Training. So they are hoping to one day be a staff member. And the 4-day trip is one of the most transformative parts of their 3-week journey here at camp, in which they hike for 4 days up to above Battleship Rock all the way to Jemez Falls, and then up to Submarine Rock, which you can see from the road at Camp Shaver.
Woo!
And yeah, it's really fun. I love it. I obviously backpack a lot, and it's very easy for me, but it can be a very challenging but very bonding filled, fun, hilarious adventure. And after the 4-day, I feel like these LITs kind of take on a new responsibility. At that point, they can walk alone on camp, and they don't have to be in triangles, and then the next week they're in cabins. So it's the final switch from camper to a leader in a cabin, which is cool.
Wow, that's great. Okay, and then after that, they're CITs, which is counselor in training.
Yes.
So that will be next year, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then after that, junior counselor and then counselor. So it's quite a process. They all of the staff members here are actually handpicked from years and years of knowing them. They go up through the system, so nobody here comes here by accident. At least most of the time. We do have international students come, but we grow our own from the inside, and I think that's really cool. And I think a 4-day trip when you're 14 or 15 is amazing. So they have to pack all their water, all their food, like everything that they need, sleeping bag, first aid stuff, and they go and they bond, and thank goodness today it's only like going to be 75, but can you imagine in like 90 degree heat? Yeah, so they're tough, and but I can imagine that's really a neat experience. And then you'll be up, how many feet in altitude do you think it is that you get up to?
So at camp,
you know?
we're around 6,900 roughly, and then I think we get roughly around to like 8,000.
Okay, so they climb to about 8,000, which is not too bad. Do you know how many miles you go?
I have my Fitbit this week, and I brought a charger to actually keep track this time.
Yeah.
I'm guessing like 20 miles overall. That's my
Okay.
best guess.
Okay.
But it's pretty vertical.
It's pretty vertical.
Yeah, it's pretty vertical climb.
Wow. And so you just saw behind us, these are some of the LITs, right?
Yes.
So,
I'm going into the dining hall.
oh, okay, sorry, they're not there anymore. But you can see on the table, all the stuff, they're kind of getting everything out of bags, and they're going to be packing it in their backpacks soon. And I did have the lovely chance to do that when I was here 25 years ago. We went up to Cruiser, and that was like a 2-day thing. But I wanted to. I just think that for some reason we couldn't go, and I can't remember what that was. But my hike up to Cruiser, that was life-changing. You get up there, you're on the top of the world, and you feel like after you're done with a hike, like a 4-day hike, I can imagine, you feel like there's nothing that you can't accomplish in life, and that has really followed me all my life. That was one of the beautiful things of Camp Shaver, is that they teach you that you can be okay in all circumstances, right? You can sleep on the ground with a lot of spiders for many days, and you're going to be okay. So what else? I mean, what else can happen in life that'll take you down? Nothing. You're all right, and it's very nice. Teaching kids how to be okay with discomfort, teaching them grit, and self-reliance and reliance on others as well. It's a beautiful thing. So I just wanted you guys to hear about that. And do you have anything else to say, Amber?
No, I don't have anything else to say. That was probably all I've got.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Okay, and I just wanted to say good luck to you,
Thank you.
with school. And so Amber's applying for medical school right now.
For next year.
For next year, and so you've got a year left. She's got a year left in her undergrad, and then she's applying for medical schools right now. So wish her luck. And I'm so excited for her because she'll be able to take this energy of compassion for others and into the world, either through emergency medicine or through being a pediatrician. It's totally awesome. So
Thank you.
it's good to talk to you.
Yeah,
Thank
you. Too.
you.
I'm glad
Okay.
I could help with your video.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you for listening, Camp Shaver people. I'll talk to you later. This is Amanda Swiatowy and Amber Beer. Bye.
Bye.